Paul, we'll start with personnel, if you don't mind. Matt Clark's been added to the group this week. Talk to us about the move and what he brings.
Yeah, well, obviously the defensive line needs not reassurance but strengthening. So I just think he brings experience. He's played at the level this year. It's a quick, it's an easy deal to do. Both parties are really happy, and in the nicest possible sense. It's a brilliant drag and drop. There doesn't have to be. He's been here before, I know. I've done my history. So it's just an easy. He's a good player. He's a good leader. Like even in training the other day, he stayed out and done extra, so I can see what a good pro he is. I've spoke to some of his teammates, so it was a no-brainer for us. That's the most simple way I can put it.
Did the past association with the club and the fact that he knows people around the building, does that help at all with it? I
think it will help him. So, for example, when we brought Kenzo over, although Kenzo made himself very popular very quick, Matt has eclipsed that. I saw him grab Phil on day one, so she was buzzing. She goes for her cuddles where she can. So, it's just an easy. Like if I played at one club, went back to the same club, it's as comfy as a pair of slippers. So there doesn't need so much of an integration, and he knows where, like Saturday, I know it sounds crazy, but he knows what the dressing rooms look like, he knows what the crowd's like. It won't feel odd for him playing in the Derby shirt, and like I said, he's playing at the same level he's played at for a long time now.
On the injury front, any major updates? You looked to lose a couple last weekend.
No major updates. Obviously, I'm trying to think the ones we lost. Callum is tweaked his groin, so he'll be out for a short period. Very vague. See what I've done. Corey's damaged his hamstring badly, so he'll be out for a large period, very large period.
You're facing Sheffield United this weekend. The question that I've asked you a few times is what can you do to change the story, to end the run that you're on?
Yeah, it's a good question. And obviously, even if I had 10 different answers, I wouldn't put them out there for the opposition to see. But there's a lot of good things we've been doing. But we have to tighten up on counter-attacks. We've tried to do a little bit on that about our shape and making it harder on transitions, not to concede chances. I think that's been evident in the last few games. What has been evident as well since the inclusion of Lars possibly is we've been a lot more of a goal threat, but we have to take a lot more of the chances that we've created. So you'd be surprised to know we need to defend better and score more, and then we've got it cracked. But that's fundamentally it. We need to find different ways to score. But we have to also not feel sorry for ourselves. Like, no one but us, will care once the whistle starts. Sorry, no one feels sorry for us that we could have picked up this, could have picked up that. That's not what it's about. It's about the next game, getting the lads up for the next game, knowing how difficult the challenge is, but also knowing that when we're at our very best, we're a really good team, and that's what we've focused our week on.
When you lost at Bramall Lane earlier in the season by a goal to nil, one of 11 games that you've lost this season by a single goal, how infuriating is that statistic for you?
Infuriating, but then weirdly, it's not the worst stat. And that sounds a bit odd, but like if we're getting beaten 4-0, 5-0, then we know we're miles off. We're not miles off. We just need a good result, hopefully backed up with another one to get your season going again. But it is frustrating when the only frustrating part of it is that we do create good chances, and that's what's really killed us, I think. However, there's certain games where we're lost by one goal that I feel more disappointed with. The Sheffield United game, they deserve to beat us. So although we lost by one goal, I can't say it was one of them games. Whereas some of the more recent ones we've lost by one goal, I feel a little bit more broken by, not broken, but disappointed by, I think is fair. So I know how hard the lads are working. I know they give us everything. And we just need our best performance to win a game, and hopefully with all the work we've done this week, we'll have a really good performance and something for the fans to get right behind.